Some MIT scientists just made a suitcase-sized object that can desalinate ocean water vastly more efficiently than previous desalination methods. This is exciting. We love desalination here on Ftrhstry in our time vortex from the 2120s. Hopefully you like it too. Why is this thing cool? One, it uses a new technology called ion concentration polarization. And what that essentially means is that instead of pressing the salt water through filter membranes, which takes a lot of energy, they just channel that salt water through little tubes, and on the top and bottom of the tubes they use membranes to generate electrical fields which separate out the particulate matter like salt and other brackish ickiness, and that leaves on the other side pure drinkable water, like water that exceeds the World Health Organization standards for what should qualify as drinkable water. So the niftiest part about this is that you only need as much power as you would need for a garden variety cell phone wall charger to run this machine. That's a big step up in efficiency, and it means that this technology could soon be rolled out portably in little devices all over the world, deployed to areas with difficult to access water, and it could be, in the next decade, 2, 3, 4, scaled up to be used at an industrial scale, which would be really exciting, wouldn't it? Is it? Asking the future, he said. Yes, it is. We get much better at electrical field manipulation in the late 20s, early 30s, and by 40s, you can do virtually whatever you want, like some real X-Men Magneto stuff. Just kind of wave a magic wand at an object and separate out the parts that you don't want, because you can focus the electrical currents with enough precision that you can target just the impurities you're hoping to remove from water, or in some cases biological objects like flesh or trees or bone, and that technology is going to enable widespread, pretty cheap access to ocean desalination all over the world, which, as you know, is sort of a pet excitement of ours. Hopefully you share it, because desertification is growing. 2 billion people in the world in the 2020s lack access to fresh water, and almost 3.6 billion people lack sanitation. So you've got to find a way. Oh yeah, and by the way, the oceans are rising. There are more oceans, more deserts, and not enough water for everyone to drink. So it's quite obvious what needs to happen here. You've got to get the ocean water into people's bellies, and also the desert, so we can grow more trees. And you're going to need to gene drive some mosquitoes out of that picture, just because swamps can be dangerous in their own right. But for the most part, that's what you're going to do writ large. And in the latter half of the 2000s, the world starts geoengineering on a pretty broad scale because of technology like this. Shout out to Jong-Yoon Han, the lead writer on the MIT project that produced this stunning little suitcase. His technology is going to take the world by salty storm. Hopefully, ultimately, largely salt-free storm. And in the 2120s where I live, we use it all the time to irrigate our forests. There are virtually no more accidental deserts. Desertification has long since reversed, and nearly every human on the planet has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Thanks, Jong-Yoon. Good job.